What's going on, guys? Today I'll be building a new front exit exhaust for the Mustang. Alright guys, so I decided to change up the exhaust on the Mustang. Now this exhaust does sound pretty awesome. And this is the first exhaust I built right after I installed the turbo kit. So it comes off the original kit here, and then I started building from here back. So it goes straight to 4-inch. The whole way back, and then the last 2 feet is 5-inch. And with this exhaust setup, it sounds really meaty. It gives you that really nice V8 sound. It's super loud because of that 5-inch tip. The only thing that I miss with this exhaust is that you don't really hear the turbo spool much. You can hear it a little bit from the front end, but the exhaust is so loud that it kind of gets lost. So to be able to regain that nice turbo spool sound, you need a much shorter exhaust that's much closer to the turbo. So that's why I'm planning to bring it out up front here, right out the side of the front bumper. And if you've been following me for a while, you know I've actually had a setup like this before. So I built this setup probably a year and a half ago. So I built this downpipe, so it comes straight off the turbo, and then I have an O2 bung for my wideband, and then it bolts up to this piece, which comes down and then out the side. So I still want to bring it out the same location, so I'll reuse most of this. I'll definitely reuse the whole downpipe. I'll reuse this portion that brings it out of the engine bay. But then from here back, I want to change it up and go with a new look that's going to change the sound as well. But first things first, I need to get this exhaust off, and then I can also take off all of the upper portions here, which are a number of connecting tubes that go up and around the control arms. And then I can get this downpipe out of here, which also includes a wastegate line. So the wastegate will just be going straight to atmosphere with the new setup. And then I can get the downpipe installed that I made. And once I have that in, I can figure out exactly what I want to do with this new exit pipe. Okay guys, I got the downpipe mounted up and I started to put the exit pipe on. It does not fit in this setup because I did not have this bumper built when I built this exhaust. So now I'm going to go ahead and chop this back here somewhere, and then I can start to build the new tips, which I think I'm going to do a double tip, double 3-inch. When I had this single 3-inch on, it just looked a little too small, didn't look like quite enough. So I think now I'm going to go and split it back here at the bend and then go into a dual 3-inch tip. So first up, I'll cut this and then remount it to the downpipe, and then from there I'll start building the tips and see where I want them to end up. All right, quick update. So I first cut off this section and then I reattached a new piece that was at a slightly different angle so that it doesn't hit my bumper. And then next I got this tube, which is gonna be my secondary tip. I welded a bend to that, and then I made this crazy looking cut. This is usually really hard to do by hand. I got kind of lucky this time. I just kind of cut a little bit at a time until it fit correctly. So that's gonna be mated up just right about here to this tube. So next I'm gonna reattach this to the car so that I can see exactly where this needs to be so that I can make a cutout in this tube so that gases can obviously go through both pipes. And then I'll also be marking this next tip at the same angle so I know where I can cut it.